Minecraft's updates are notorious for their long wait times and seemingly minimal content. Fans long for the next major update, but each year Mojang seems to underdeliver and ultimately leaves fans disappointed. So why actually do Minecraft updates take so long, and how can Mojang fix them? So what are the main issues that lead to Minecraft updates taking so long to release? Well, first we must understand how they got to this point. Minecraft's updates started out relatively consistent, with multiple update releases per year from its initial release all the way up to Microsoft's acquisition in 2014. Even though the purchase of the now biggest game on the planet gave Mojang a substantial budget increase, the game didn't receive a single update for over a year. That was until 2016, when Mojang released fan favorites such as the Combat Update, the Adventure Update, and the Frostburn update. Wait, hold up, what was the Frostburn update? Ah, right, yeah, I knew that. Everything was looking up for Minecraft until the year after, when only a single update was released. And that pattern has repeated year upon year until we finally arrive at where we are now. So what's the issue? Sure, the game was being updated less frequently, but the updates were also getting larger, right? In 2017, after the first ever Minecon Earth, Mojang began dropping feature-packed updates, completely reworking the ocean, nether, and villages, adding tons of new blocks, mobs, structures, and more. But then...
So the Caves and Cliffs update will be released in 2 different parts.
Caves and Cliffs promised a total redesign of, well, the caves and the cliffs. But unfortunately, due to many circumstances, this single update was spread out across 3 entirely new updates, if you count the Deep Dark, which meant another 3 years of development. Since then, Mojang has seemingly taken the same amount of time that went into these past updates and put that same energy into developing smaller, less interesting additions to the game. So this begs the question, what went wrong, and why have recent updates taken so long, despite the fact that they have relatively minimal content? What sets Minecraft apart from the crowd is the ability for fans to play the game on almost any device. But although this opens Minecraft up to the masses and has undoubtedly had a huge role to play in its success, the 2 versions of Minecraft, both Bedrock and Java, pose significant parity issues to updates. Having been coded on different platforms, Bedrock on C++ and Java on Java, Mojang's ability to implement new updates more frequently has of course been negatively impacted. Back in the early days of Minecraft, there was only one update to make, to the Java edition of the game, but now the Mojang developers have to closely consider the several devices that host the Bedrock edition as well. This creates a huge setback for Mojang, as any changes they make must be playable on all devices, which of course all have different controls. 166 million. That is the average number of monthly players Minecraft receives. That is also an incredibly large number of people to please. Before coding and developing even begins, Mojang have to design and carefully select the content for their updates so that they can fit all playstyles. In other words, they need to add something for every type of Minecraft player into their updates. Let's go back to the Minecraft Wild update. Frogs had just been announced, new mangrove biomes, and even fireflies were set to be added to the game, until Mojang decided that it wouldn't be very lifelike, as fireflies can be poisonous to frogs.
A lot of species of fireflies are poisonous to toads and frogs, and of course we didn't want to add that into our game.
Come on, as if wings and a massive dragon were realistic. What are you doing, Mojang? Anyway, as you can see, the Mojang team go very far to make sure that their updates are of the highest quality. But it's not high quality if it doesn't work. A large portion of an update's development has nothing to do with anything I just mentioned, and everything to do with fixing bugs. Imagine if you loaded up Minecraft and saw this. You wouldn't be very happy, right? Mojang need to identify possible bugs and issues with new updates and find fixes for them before any type of snapshot or release. And even then, bugs can still slip through the cracks, forcing Mojang to provide quick fix updates after a main release. Take the most recent Minecraft update. It caused a worldwide RAM outage and several more issues, so it is clear that there is more to updates than we may think. Mojang are known as one of the most laid-back game studios ever. They always seem like they're having fun experimenting with updates and the game in general. Add this on top of the fact that they own the biggest sandbox game with virtually no competition, and there is really no reason for Mojang to rush updates. These issues, while being unique to Minecraft, are surely to be expected when creating an update for such a large game. So why are fans so annoyed at Mojang? It is almost certain that the Minecraft community would not be where it is today without one thing: mods. Mods, put simply, transform the game, and add almost unlimited new features for all types of players. The number one thing that kept coming up when researching for this video is that Minecraft mods add so much more than Mojang, and it's honestly true, in terms of features at least. Mods are additions to the game that have no real consequence if they aren't received well. They are optional, so players can choose whether or not to use them. However, with Minecraft updates, every single player player receives them. And if even the slightest mistake is made, then it could have serious consequences for the player base and the game as a whole. Mods and Minecraft are not a comparison that should be made, as Minecraft have so much more to think about than modders, from the storyline of Minecraft to keeping it close to real life. Like the Firefly incident that I previously mentioned, Minecraft has certainly had a controversial history when it comes to the real life implications that their updates may have. Take sharks for example. Almost every Minecraft player would love to see sharks released in the next update, but Mojang simply will not add them. Why is this? Well, as sharks are an endangered species, Mojang are afraid that in-game actions like attacking and killing may be replicated in real life. And as much as caring about the environment and endangered species is great and all, realistically, when you compare a mob as simple as a shark to a mystical dragon or flying death machine, it literally is a flying death machine, I mean, a shark's really that bad? One of the biggest issues players have with Mojang is their tendency to under-deliver. Remember the Birch update, the addition of bundles, the Fireflies? Each of these features were promised and then cancelled, leaving the fans to feel disappointed and cheated. But you know what won't leave you feeling disappointed and cheated? The FlexiSpot EF1 standing desk. Look at this Mojang employee, peacefully working on the next Minecraft. Oh no! Sitting down for too long has damaged poor Yenzeg's back. Whoa, is that the new FlexiSpot EF1 standing desk? With a motorized height-adjustable lifting system, this revolutionary desk allows Yenzeg to adjust the height of his workspace to his liking. No more back pain. And you can even use one of the 4 memory preset buttons to save your ideal height. The FlexiSpot EF1 can support weights of up to 50 kilograms, has a drawer and a hook for all of your storage needs, and it operates at less than 50 decibels, so that the Mojang team can get on with some quality work? Click the first link in the description to find out more and use discount code FSUK2024 to get 5% off when purchasing. There's plenty of different colors and sizes to choose from, so there's something to fit every workspace. Thanks to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video. So what can Mojang actually do to fix their updates and create that exciting sense players used to feel? Well, currently Mojang has around 1,000 employees, and compared to games like Fortnite with 4,000, Roblox with over 2,000 and hundreds of map makers, that doesn't seem like a whole lot of stuff for the biggest game on the planet. The most obvious and probably most beneficial change Mojang could make would be to hire more employees, and with Microsoft's budget at their fingertips, that surely would not be a problem, and would allow the Mojang team to massively speed up development on future updates. But that is not the only suggestion that could be implemented. As well as this, Mojang should at least consider fan input. And while this hasn't necessarily gone the best in the past, the mob vote, it would be extremely useful to gather players' opinions on topics like fireflies and sharks, and whether they would prefer a more lifelike game or just one with better features. I know what I would choose. Minecraft's storyline, as mentioned earlier, is the #1 thing holding future updates back, as Mojang are somewhat limited to the parts of the game they can update. Take the end update for example. That is one of the most requested updates in Minecraft history. Heck, I even made a video about why fans want the end update so bad. However, due to the way the end was originally conceptualized as a barren wasteland, designing and implementing a future end update could be off the cards entirely. Simply making a few tweaks or even adding to Minecraft's existing storyline could open up a world of opportunity for Mojang. So at the end of the day, no pun intended, Minecraft's update and development process is very different to traditional games, only releasing a major update once every year rather than every couple of months. And of course, as I'm editing this video, Minecraft go ahead and say they're releasing more than one update a year, they're doing multiple Minecraft lives a year, developers will be working on long-term stuff. Oh yeah, and they're also scrapping the mob vote. Thanks Minecraft, you couldn't have told me before I recorded this entire video and edited the whole thing. Well, it looks like that fixes Minecraft, folks. Thanks for watching.